Now, do you have the receipts for the medical services that were rendered to you?
Yes, they're all in the...
And what do those receipts cover?
It covered everything Medicare didn't cover, which was the 2 sets of laser. She did the Botox to relax the lip, and then she did the microneedling.
Do you have a permanent scar now? I can't
I
see. Do you mind coming up a little close? Can you see?
Do you
I
want
would
me
like
to
to
take
see.
the...
I see a glare.
What?
I can't from the tape.
Do you want me to take the tape off? I just
Oh, you
can't-
have tape on?
Yeah, it's a silicone tape because it's got a hardened thing, and they want me to keep it on anytime I go outside.
And
It's here. I also have nerve damage in my nose.
so this is a permanent scar.
Well, I don't know. I need more treatment, but I can't afford it. And he kept telling me how broke he was.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So let me go back to you now, Mr. Kubert. The receipts that you requested should be in your evidence packet,
Yes.
and were not turned over to you. And
Yeah, this is the first time
because
I've seen any
communications
receipts.
broke down at some point in time. Do you think that those receipts are reasonable and within the boundaries of your agreement to reimburse her?
Honestly, I don't know, because my agreement was signed under duress.
Duress?
Yes.
The plaintiff put some kind of pressure on you to sign?
Well, the duress was more self-inflicted, I would say, because I felt so bad about the dog biting her. But now, you know, how would that agreement really hold up? Because she didn't follow the proper protocol to get treated. So she could,
There's
she
some
could have gone anywhere.
intimation that she could have treated this differently, but there is no real hard and fast evidence that that's what she was supposed to do. So the question is, did she do what was reasonable for her to do under the circumstances?
And I don't feel that it was reasonable.
I have no further questions.
Well, I have a question about the bills, and I see that there was a total of $13.76 said treatment receipts, and then there were product receipts that you were ordering from like Amazon.
Correct.
In the amount of $117. So that brought it to a total of $1,493. And then you provided a letter, you know, it comes from a spa, and they're quoting you $2,200, and they can't really guarantee the outcome of the scars. Are you factoring that in to what you're requesting today?
Yes. No one can guarantee with a scar. And so you have to kind of wait it out, and you have to do treatments like 6 weeks apart. So that's what I was doing.
Do you have any idea what the $2,200 is for?
Yes, she said she would have to do more PRP, where they draw 60 cc's of blood out of your arm. They spin it down, and they take out the platelet-rich plasma, and they inject it into the site. And then she'll go through with a microneedle, and she pushes it into your skin to hopefully chop up the scar tissue.
You said that you have receipts.
Yes.
Are these for medical treatments that you've already received?
Correct. $1,400 is what I've paid out of pocket. The $2,200 is for future. So I
think we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you both very much. We'll excuse you while we deliberate in the case.
This courtroom is now in recess.
All right, Ms. Hayes, Mr. Kubart, the court has reached a unanimous verdict to find in favor of you, Ms. Hayes. California is a strict liability state. You as a dog owner are responsible for Telly biting another person. Not to mention that you, Mr. Kubart, and rightfully so, took responsibility for this incident. Instead of providing a bunch of excuses, you said, hey, this is my fault, this is my dog, I owe, and I need to make this right. You signed a contract agreeing to pay for Ms. Hayes' medical expenses plus future costs. And so that's what we're inclined to award you, Ms. Hayes, is the money that you've already been out of pocket and for the future expenses for your future treatment plans. So that would come out to $3,686. As far as the pain and suffering, that was waived when you signed the contract. So that, again, is $3,686 in favor of the plaintiff.